Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for returning, for all of my returning subscribers. And if this is your very first time clicking on one of my videos, hello. Here on this channel we talk all things budgeting, and I am just showcasing my journey getting out of debt. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button and join our family. But for today's video, we will be introducing a new month, and we are going to be setting up my budget sheets for the month of July. I'm real excited about it, so let's just go ahead and get into it. All right, so if you are familiar, you already know this is my budget binder, and in the back of the binder is where I keep my new layout for the month, and then I hole punch it in at the end. So let's go and open that. As I always say, I make these budget sheets myself. I just find it more interesting when I can design new layouts every month. So this is what July is looking like. I decided I needed some color, so it's very bright and very representing everything that I've been into lately. So this is the cover page, and it just says act your wage, because this is a daily reminder that I need to tell myself. And then here at the bottom is where I can add my monthly goals. And I'm just going to show you guys the setup, since I know last time people were interested, so I figured why not show it again. So here's my calendar view, and it's red, it's bright, and I put popsicles on the back because that's all I've been eating because it's just been so hot. But this is for July, my monthly view, and this is the monthly budget, which we will be setting up for this video. Then after that, I put watermelons because I've been loving watermelon, and I just thought this was cute. So this is going to be the design for the month. Here are my weekly check-ins and my expense tracker. Then are just my regular paychecks. Since I get paid 3 times, I have 3 of them for this month. And my debt tracker. And lastly are my sinking funds. So that is the layout for the month. Real excited about it. And let's just get started with setting up the month. So let's get started with filling in the calendar. On the first, we have our 3 expenses. First is going to be rent, and then I pay my PSE&G, and that's my gas and electric bill, and I pay my part for the Netflix. Then on the 4th, I have Hulu. On the 10th is my Heartland payment, and that's my student loan. On the 13th is my Apple Music subscription that is due. On the 20th is my car loan payment. The 24th is FiOS. 25th is my car insurance, and 26th is Great Lakes for my other student loan. And as we can see, I get paid 3 times this month, so my expenses are going to be different. Some of them are going to be 3 times what I would normally put away for the month. But this is it for the calendar view, and as I get paid, I will do my paychecks, and then as I pay my bills, I just check them off. So now let's go ahead to our monthly bill layout. So here's our layout for July. As always, I keep my 4 walls over here just so I can get a quick glance as to what I actually need to get through the month. So for rent, I kept it the same. PSE&G, I raised it to $50. Car insurance, FiOS, groceries, and gas. So all together, I'm looking at possibly $17.80. I didn't account for it being 3 months, so this is just like the standard of what my groceries and gas will be, but when I put it here, it's actually going to be different. And then over here for my debts, we can get started with that. So right now I have my 3. First one is going to be Heartland, and that is my student loan, my current snowball that I'm working on. And just to let everyone know, this is a student loan that is not included with the 0% interest, so I'm still getting interest on that. And the minimum for this is $40. Next is my car payment with the car loan, and that minimum is $178. And lastly is Great Lakes for the student loan that is included in the zero interest, and that is going to be $263 every month. So as a total, this comes to $481 for my debt minimums. Now moving on to my sinking funds. I am doing car maintenance again, and this month, since it's basically wiped out from last month, I'm trying to, beef it up again. So I'm going to try and budget $100 that I want to try and get in it for the end of the month. Christmas is the next one, and monthly I put $40 in it, so that will remain the same. Next would be my gifts category, and this gets $10 each paycheck, so $20 for the month. And medical is the same thing, $10 a paycheck, so $20 a month. And this month within my sinking funds, I am adding my annual subscriptions, because since I am getting that extra check, I'm trying to fully fund this sinking fund, and this includes my annual subscriptions for Netflix, Hulu, and my Apple Music for next year, so that then I don't have to account for it within my budget. So that is going to be $246. So when we add up all of my sinking funds totals, it comes to $426. Now I'll move on to the monthly bills, and I'm just gonna write down the expenses, and then I'll bring you guys back for the budgeted numbers that I'm gonna have. All right, so all the categories have been listed, and now let's go ahead and fill in our budgeted numbers. So for rent, it's going to be the same budget at $1,226 for the month. PSE&G, as I said, is going to be budgeted at $50. Files for my internet is currently at a fixed rate of $73. Car insurance. Now my car insurance is normally $211 for the month, but since again I have that third paycheck, it's going to kind of throw me off for next month, so I have to pay half of the first payment at the end of this month so that then I can make the payment for next month. So hopefully that makes sense. So instead, for the month, my car insurance is going to be $316. Hulu is going to remain the same at $6. Netflix is $6. I share this account with my cousin and we just split the bill. Apple Music is $10 for the month. My gas, I'm going to budget $90. Spending is also going to be budgeted at $90. Groceries is going to be budgeted at $240. And again, these expenses are just higher than normal because I'm getting paid 3 times. So I just got to keep saying that because this is not normal for the month. Toiletries is going to be $75. Clothing is going to be $60. My debt minimums is just everything that we listed here. So for the month, it's going to be $481. And my sinking funds is the same down here for the total. So that's going to be $426. And then lastly, you see here that I have router listed. Now this is going to be me purchasing a router for my internet, because then I will be able to lower my monthly cost for my Fios internet. Each month I am getting paid an extra renter's fee for renting the router, and I've been living in this apartment for going on 2 years now. And within the span of that 2 years, I've already paid for the total of a router if I would have just purchased one myself. So I just find it makes more sense for me to just buy a router, not have to get charged the extra renter's fee, and literally just pay for the service of my internet. So I'm going to put aside $320 so that I can get me a router and lower my monthly costs for my internet. Extra debt, I'm just going to leave it blank as of now, and then at the end of the month we'll fill this in and figure out what we have. So now let's total this up and see how much for the month we are looking at. All right, so total for our monthly expenses is going to be $3,469. All right, so that is what July is going to look like. Hopefully it is very promising, and I hope that your July is going to be promising for you as well. But that is all I have for the video so far. Thank you so much for watching as always, and do not forget to like and leave comments down below so I know how you guys are doing, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time in my next video. Bye guys.